Hey everyone, Ingentis here. Now to have a pretty fun video planned, I'm actually going to be trying out all the decks that all the best YouTubers use in their battles. So the first deck I'm going to use is MOLT. I took this deck from MOLT's most recent video. It is the whole giant wizard ice golem thing. So that's the first one I'm going to be doing. I'm also going to be doing Clash with Ash and Nick and Knight or Cam. So I'm not sure of the other two that I'm going to do, but I know I'm going to do Clash with Ash and either Cam or Nick at Night, depending on which one I feel like doing. But first, look at this. I have 3 magical chests. So I really want to have 4 in a row. That would be absolutely amazing. But I also want the Executioner. So I may open one in order to get the Executioner. Not sure. I kind of want 4 magical chests. But, you know, it's going to take a while for that to happen. I've had that one for like at least a month and a half now. So anyways, let's go ahead and obviously since my stuff is so underleveled, I'm just going to go into another challenge to see if anyone can actually win with this deck like MOLT says everyone can. So here we go, classic challenge. Hopefully I do pretty well on this. Wish me luck. Okay, so pretty interesting starting deck here. I'm probably going to start with, say, the Ice Golem on the right since you put the Bowler on the left. And then I will follow this up with a wizard. And then we'll put the giant in front. In front or behind the ice golem? We'll put it in front. Okay, I really wish I had a miner right now. I don't know what he would use to get rid of this bowler here. Oh, wow. Especially since he has that. Alright, we'll use these guys on the bowler. And we'll use the ice golem to defend myself a little bit. And yep, pretty good defense there. Did take down his first building. And I should be able to take down, yep, Princess is gone. Not too much damage on my building. Obviously, this is a pretty good deck. I'm going to start using their decks more. This is a pretty good one. I would probably use this in a real battle if all my stuff was properly leveled, which it's so not properly leveled. I'll put these archers on this side. Let's put this guy over here. Try and soak up some of that damage so the bowler goes down. My archers can then target. Okay, I'll use those arrows on them. Okay, which is going to go down soon. No problem at all. Pretty good defense right there. And I have 5 elixirs, so I'm ready to push on this guy. Use goblins to take down the princess. Or not. I'll use a tombstone to take down the princess since he used fire spirits on me. Alright, we will use the ice golem back here. Start building up my attack right now. This is a pretty good strategy. Not gonna lie. This is a pretty good strategy. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and trick him a little bit. No, I'm not. Let's try and put archers behind it. Try and just get rid of this witch. I really don't want to deal with her. Alright, let's put the giant there. And then we will, let's see, arrow those. Hopefully I can hit everything, which I did. Bowler down, and I can just defend the rest of this if I want to. Okay, there's those. We'll use the ice golem to defend my wizard. I don't know how that princess keeps living. This is really irritating me. Alright. That down. And then I can use the goblin barrel for the... Oh, wait. Hold on. Arrows. Pretty good. I only have to survive for 20 more seconds. Let's put the ice golem here. The giant in front of my building, and I should be able to defend. Let's put this there, and we'll put these guys up here, and yeah, looks like I defended. Yep, I won. MOLT's deck is pretty good. He would have tied it up, and I would have had to go into overtime if he was a little faster with the fireball, which he wasn't, so I won with MOLT's deck. So now I'm going to move on to Clash with Ashes, so stay tuned for that one, guys. Okay guys, I got Clash with Ash's deck. It took a while to find it actually. I had to look through, I went to his YouTube videos to see if it was up there, but then it wasn't there. So then I had to try and search for his clan and try and find it. So I finally found it. This is it right here. Looks pretty fun actually. I haven't used the Royal Giant in a while because I haven't used my Hog Furnace deck in a while. But anyways, going back into the challenge, hopefully I can win with his deck as well. It looks pretty interesting, honestly. I can't wait to try it out. It looks pretty fun. So here we go. Hopefully I can actually win a classic challenge using all of these YouTubers' decks. That would be pretty fun. Well, that'd be pretty awesome, actually. That'd be really cool. Okay, let's try. Let's see what we're going to do. Archers up here, try and take down one of those fire spirits. Okay, so I took down one. That's pretty good. Let's just let those archers go. Okay, let's put minions over the top of that archer. Make him use a zap or something. Nope, he has to use archers. And let's put the royal giant in the back. And then, okay, that is interesting to say the least. Okay, I'm just going to have to use these arrows on this graveyard. Pretty good, although he is still tanking me right now. I'm going to have to save the minions in order for me to stop that graveyard pretty well. Let's put the bowler down. Okay, that should be able to protect my royal giant at least a little bit. Yeah, I did get off one shot. Not too much. My bowler will be able to get off at least one bowl against this tower right here. I'm going to have to try and get my pump down as well. This is a pretty expensive deck, so I will need to get that pump down in order to be effective. Okay, let's just try and fireball these guys. And we will put the... Nope, don't need it. Okay, I'll save it for the pump. Pretty good. I am losing right now, so I have to stay focused. And I probably won't be able to give as much detail as I'd like with this video. I really don't like those fire spirits. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my royal giant to shoot the furnace and then go right once I have enough elixir. Okay, there's that. Use the minions. Okay. And I still have my arrows if I need them. Alright, I will use my arrows because he is taking it to me something fierce right now. Use these archers for my royal giant. I'm getting crushed, guys. I am absolutely getting crushed. Let's use these fireball on them. Good timing. I was able to take out the elite barbarians, and I have 936 left. Okay. I'm not going to put down another pump. I'm going to use the royal giant again. Can he shoot across? Yes, he can. Alright, minions there. Help me out, minions. Help me out. Alright, bowler. This is your time to shine. And my royal giant is going the wrong way. That's not good. Okay, we'll use these archers to try and get something. Ice Spirit to help me out. Alright, they did freeze. I am not able to get... Oh, wait. Okay, he didn't swing. Alright, we'll try and use this fireball on those archers. Okay. Alright, get it out of the way, get it out of the way, get it out of the way. Maybe I can actually beat this guy. Go. I just beat him. No way. Ash, you just came up super big for me. I cannot believe I just won with that. I just can't believe I just won that battle. That was so close. He totally should have won that. Wow. So I am 2-0 with YouTubers' decks so far, guys. These decks are pretty good. That last one, I didn't have the best starting deck because I didn't have my pump and he destroyed me with graveyards twice. Oh, man, that was interesting. Alright, I think I'm just going to do Cam next. I'm a big fan of Cam's. His intros are always funny. So, hopefully I can go 3-0 with his deck. Don't let me down, Cam. Okay, guys. I got Cam's deck. This is his current deck right now. It's not any of the ones that are in his most recent YouTube videos because he was just doing challenges and stuff like that. So I just tried to find his clan, found his profile, copied this deck to my own. So it's a balloon giant deck, and my brother actually just got to 4,000 using a giant balloon deck, and it looks pretty fun right now. The balloons are just killer right now, how they can kill minion hordes with their bombs. So this looks like a pretty fun deck. Hopefully I don't stuck with it like I kind of did with Ash's deck in that last battle. But hopefully he can get me to 3-0 in this classic challenge. This is going to be really fun. I'm going to start doing this a lot where I'm showing you guys these YouTuber specific decks, consolidating them all into one video to show you guys so you can pick and choose which one you want to use. Because so far these all work. I'm going to use the bowler on this side. Okay. Now I'm just going to wait for the bowler to get up front, or let's see what he does with the miner. Nothing. Okay, leave the miner. I'm going to hope he's probably going to be surprised. Oh, hold on. I'm going to send the balloon anyways. I sent the balloon anyways, guys. I just want that Inferno out of the way. This is going to be a big pain. I probably should not have sent that balloon, but I did anyways. Okay, let's see. Minions over the Musketeer. That's not going to be a problem. Alright, so the Miner's the only thing doing damage right now. I'm just going to set up this furnace right here in the front. I probably should have... I don't think he covered this deck in any of his videos, but I'm still trying to see how I should play this. Okay, he does have a Fireball. Alright, let's try and do Bowler with the Musketeer behind. Let's see what this does. Alright, so he does have a Log as well. I hate logs. They are so irritating. Especially when all your giant skeleton was right at their building, and then he just decides to plop a log down and pushes it back so the bomb's out of reach. Okay, so he does have an Inferno. So I'm going to at least just make this giant take the freeze. Oh, never mind. The building took the freeze as well. Alright, I'm just going to Fireball wherever he puts the Inferno Tower. I'll put minions here. Fireball that. So I am getting a little bit of damage on his tower. Not too much. I do have arrows as well. Okay. Now, he is pushing that tower pretty hard. So I think I'm just going to have to push the other side in order to defend it. Let's put the furnace here. And since he already used the Inferno Tower, my balloon should be pretty untouched. I'm not sure how effective it's going to be. Pretty effective, actually. My balloon did reach, so I am getting pretty good damage on it. I did get it down to 584, so obviously good deck. Make him use the Inferno with the Giant or something. So I will send the Giant this way. Okay. And let's Fireball that. Set up a Furnace over here. Put up a Musketeer. Alright, so I am a Fireball away. You know what? Let's just get rid of that. Try and cycle back to my Fireball. It's going to go into overtime. I'm just going to... Oh, I missed. I missed. Guys, that is my fault. That is not Cam's fault. That is absolutely 100% my fault. That should have gone into overtime. But I just straight up missed. Wow. So that should be... I don't know if I would have won in overtime because I was struggling to get to the other tower, but oh my gosh. I can't believe I just did that. I'm sorry, Cam, if you watch this video. I am sorry that I just let your deck down by me just straight up missing this building. Wow, that was embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to get off. I'm going to wrap up this video by showing you this crazy replay that I had. I just got to show you. I'm not going to tell you what happens before. Okay, this is the replay right here. It's in multiplayer. And I accidentally used this deck right here. I just made this deck just to mess around. I was going to just like mirror my furnace just to see how many fire spirits I could get down. And I used it in a challenge and it actually worked pretty well because I was just fighting some random level 8. So I actually ended up 3-starring with this deck by getting like 4 furnaces down, then cloning all the fire spirits. So I got his building down with about like 15 fire spirits. It's crazy at the end. But this deck right here is like, well, crud. I'm in multiplayer. I'm using the wrong deck. I'm facing a level 11, so my fire spirits are basically useless against this tower. And he has a hog, and my only real defense against the hog is a skeleton army. So all this whole time, I'm just thinking I'm going to lose. This entire time, I'm like, this is not going well. I'm going to lose this one. There's nothing I can do about this, so I'm just going to try and make sure this guy can't 3-star me. Or I'm just going to try and tie because I don't want to lose trophies. But it turns out I actually won this one. I can't even believe I did. So regulation ended with it being tied 1-1. Okay? I'm just going to hurry up and fast forward to the end of regulation. As you can see, he's taking down my tower. I'm taking down his. So we actually go into overtime tied 1-1. As you can see, we don't get any other person's tower down until overtime starts. Alright, look. He doesn't touch me. I don't touch him. And, okay, here's overtime. Alright? So, I end up winning this 3-2. It was the craziest thing ever. I've actually done this where I've gone into overtime tied, and then the person either tied 1-1, and then someone wins 3-2. See right here. Bang. We both get each other's towers at the same time. So he takes down my tower. So we're tied 2-2 in overtime after going in 1-1. And then I have enough troops left over from taking down his that I'm able to 3-star him. So I beat him 3-2. I was like, wow, are you serious? So that will wrap it up for this video, guys. One of the craziest battles I've had in a while. I was like, wow, did I really tie 1-1 with this? So yeah, that was crazy. Sorry, Cam. I let your deck down. I completely missed his building. That's one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done while recording this. So yeah, if you like these types of videos, comment below which other YouTubes you want me to cover. If you want me to keep covering those YouTubers' decks, they're pretty good. I should be 3-0, but I totally shanked on that last one. So yeah, that'll wrap it up this video. Subscribe, comment below, all of that, and until next time, sayonara.